your boy, Market21.
Better brace myself.
I'll be setting a lot of modifiers for this song. This needs 5, 10, 5, 10. That's 30. Alright, here we go.
I can win this.
Alrighty, let's tackle this head on.
Perfect. All right. How's that? That went well. Yeah. Perfect. All right.
Okay, you're doing great.
Yeah. It's ready. That went well. Perfect. How's that? That went well. Yeah. All right. How's that? Perfect. Yeah. All right. Perfect. How's that? All right. Yeah.
Looking great.
Perfect.
Yeah!
How's that? All right. That went well. How's that?
Alright, nice warm up.
King Crazy!
Even I'm satisfied with these results.
What amazing results. I have no criticism whatsoever.
That was my best dance. I wish I could always do that.
Nice, good, man, that's good. I can do one more stage and then we're going into story mode. I want to try this stage out again. It was really hard. Where's it at? Not that one. Oh, this one. This one was hard as shit. Incredibly hard.
Leave it to me.
Oh, let's go.
Persona 4, Dancing on
I'll take it.
Show them those moves you practiced, Chie.
Going great. Bam. All right, I'm on a roll.
It's a wrong road.
That's it. No problems at all.
Cold when the getting you wants.
Going great.
Stronger. Farther
Yep.
on you go.
All right, I'm on a roll.
Can never say
Bam.
me. There's sorry shadow.
All right, success.
I could turn out to be.
Yeah. Ready whenever.
Oh, I missed one.
Looks good. That's it. Nice.
You're on fire. Going great.
It's a wrong road. Friends kick me
Looking
on the
good.
back. Take
Alright,
a wrong
success.
turn. And there
Bam!
you're back. Calling you out.
Alright, I'm on a roll.
Ice cold, I guess on the road.
Yeah, like that.
Each other's wrong, going toe to toe.
Alright, success.
Holy shit.
Going great. Bam! Yeah. Ready whenever. Alright, I'm on a roll. Going great.
I'll help shake things up.
You're on fire. Dead on. Alright, I'm on a roll.
You're on fire, Chie.
Well, we're a good team, huh?
You're doing fine, both of you.
Thanks, Yukon. You're the best leader we could want. Going great. Bam! Alright, I'm on a roll.
God, yeah, I did fucking trash.
Persona.
Brilliant!
You see that? My meat power is unstoppable!
Bravo, Chie. I was awestruck watching.
Into story mode we go. Alright, let's go.
I'm positive Inoue saw. What happened a minute ago? What should I do? The police!
Oh, I think I've seen it. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to skip this, whatever. I've already seen this. It's a lot of boring shit that happens. Crazy shit happens.
Huh. The police? Who are you? Do you have the right...
Where's Kana?
She...
I'm talking about Konami Master, the one who signed with Takara Productions.
Me? Oh!
I need Konami's blood to lift the curse.
Said don't even think. I took vacation days to come here. Don't make me do this crap.
Alright, here we go. I looked somewhere around here. I think a cutscene
Yep.
started.
Let's see what's up. It's... Holy moly! It's... My poor head.
I think it's this part where I left off. Yes, it is this part. Alright, I'll shut up.
Nah, there's no way. I just have to take a bath and go to bed.
And then this shit happened and I took it off because
Gotta wake up super early, so I just have to get my beauty sleep. What do I do tomorrow? Maybe I have to take all the garbage out. Ginger was on sale today, gonna make tasty macaroni.
holy fuck my ears. Local library. Next day, I contacted Dojima-san and met up with him and his daughter at a library near home. Luckily, my place isn't too far from the. Oh fucking dude, I'm fucking turning this shit off. Hold up. Got me fucked up. I think I'm reading this shit so fast. Luckily, my place isn't too far from the arena where LMB Fest will be held. So this library is pretty close to where Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are staying.
Oh, I can't take anymore. My brain's...
What's this? You've barely gotten through half your share. You're the one that asked me for help, you know.
I know. But why are we at a library? I thought since you're a detective, that we'd do stuff like follow suspects and go on stakeouts.
And who would we follow? Where will we stake out? I haven't even confirmed yet that what you told me is true. Though I admit, I still haven't gotten any word from the kids. But at their age, not being around for a day doesn't mean I can declare that they've gone missing.
Huh? Oops, sorry. So you don't believe me, Dojima-san? But I'm honestly telling the truth.
Seeing doubt from my rescuer, I can't help but stand up and protest. I thought he believed me. I know I shouldn't be raising my voice in the library, but I still can't back down from
I know,
this.
so sit back down. I don't doubt that you saw what you told me you did. I said so yesterday. In my experience, cases like these tend to have a trick behind them that makes people see what isn't so.
A trick?
Right. That's why things might have happened just the way you described them. But your account alone doesn't prove whether this incident is supernatural or not. Then again, some things in this world just can't be explained.
With that, Dojima-san glares towards Nanako-chan. Has he been through something with Nanako-chan that can't be explained? I'm pretty curious, but I try to steer the conversation back on topic.
Wouldn't it be faster to just search the internet than deal with an avalanche of paper?
Just leave that to the professionals. I've asked an acquaintance of mine to look into that a bit.
Someone in the police department? Wow, you really are a police detective, huh?
He's doing it as a personal favor. He's already found some fishy business.
Hearing Dojima-san say fishy, I sneak a sniff of my own wrist. Weird, I was tired yesterday, but I made sure to take a bath before I just had to go to bed.
Fishy?
No, not you. But let's leave that aside for now. The thing is, information you find on the internet is like a bunch of unwanted gifts from heaven knows who. Unless we have a good handle on what's right or wrong, we can't get what we need from it. So it's faster in the end to just find the information you need on your own.
Huh, is that how it is?
Weren't you going to do anything to...
Of course. I have to.
At Dojima-san's words, I pull myself together and dive back into the storm of text in front of me. You and the others are in trouble after all. If I don't do this, who will?
Can I ask you something, Majda? You just met you and his friends, right? Why are you going out on a limb for him?
They called me a friend. I've been an oddball ever since I was young. I rarely had friends. I went into showbiz because I looked up to this certain lady, and I've been lucky enough to make it a career. But even now, I don't know how to be friends with the other members of my group. So, that's why it made me real happy for those guys to call me their friend.
Well, tagging along like this is fine, but all you can help out with is digging up information. Refrain from doing things on your own or making careless actions. Don't go about sticking your head in any deeper than necessary. Understood?
Yes, I'll do it. I'll help out. I'll help too. Is that so? Then we just have to investigate this together. I just have to investigate. Yay!
Give me a break. Well, anyway, let's keep looking around. You start looking through those gossip magazines and find any articles that might be related to this case.
A troubled look appears on Dojima-san's face while Nanako-chan smiles. I'm so happy. You-san's group called me their friend then. Even though my story makes no sense, Dojima-san still is helping me. A warmth fills my heart. A feeling like I'm not alone in
What
this.
about me? Should I look through gossip too? This one with a lady in a swimsuit on it?
No, you don't need to read that. You should,
You'll be our supervisor, Nanako-chan. This stack is the ones we've already read, and these are the ones we haven't looked through yet. You just hand them to me and your dad from the right stack, so we know which one to go through next. Okay, I can do that. Thank you.
Sorry for saddling you with her, too.
Oh, not at all. Now, time to start investigating. Let's see. Articles that might be related to this.
The hottest 10 idols? Idols. Let's think this through. Top 10 hottest idols. Would that help us with you? The rise of cyber terrorism. This one seems mostly like into computers and shit. But the top 10 hottest, I don't know. I think I might go with this one.
Cyber terrorism? Like computer viruses and things? Wait a second. Viewers of a music festival site have fallen into comas. Is it a curse? Or is this what doctors are calling mass lethargy syndrome? Dojima-san!
Mass lethargy syndrome. That's a phrase I hadn't expected to come up here.
Do you know something about it?
It's exactly that fishy business I mentioned earlier. I met with my local contact this morning, and the same topic came up. We didn't talk about the victim's current state, but the way this article talks, it sounds like it's claimed a number of people. This might be worth looking into. I'll see what I can find.
That would be great! Thank you!
I think I was helpful. Feeling a little proud, I happened to look at the clock on the wall and panic. What the? I hadn't noticed, but it's already past noon.
Sec? Ah!
What's wrong?
Oh no! I need to get going! I have a dance lesson this afternoon!
Don't worry about this stuff. You told me there's not much time until this festival thing, right? Either way, I'll take things from here. You do what you have to.
I'm sorry. Kanamine, are you leaving? We'll see each other soon, okay? Or do you want to come along, Nanako-chan? Though all I'm doing is having a lesson over at the studio. Really? I want to come!
Nanako, don't bother the lady.
It's not okay?
Well, that's all well and good, but You're a minor yourself. You need to check with those who'd be responsible if anything happened.
That makes sense. Okay, I'll go check with Inoue-san. Here I go.
Sheesh, I can't keep up with these kids.
I got the okay! Inoue-san will drive me and Nanako-chan to and from the studio. How's that?
Alright, I don't know why you're so bent on this, but since you are, I'll ask you to look after Nanako.
Yes! Yay!
And just like that, I got Dojima-san's permission to take Nanako-chan with me to my dance lesson. If I'm being honest, I might have been a little hesitant to dance alone, since everyone's so missing. So I'm really glad I could stay with Nanako-chan at least. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Good morning! Hello?
Ah, there you are. I've already spoken to your coach about Nanako-chan, so you can be at ease about it.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, what a cute little girl! However shall I go?
Oh my god, what the fuck, dog?
They mentioned a young girl would be visiting, but look at this cutie pie! Oh, did I scare you?
It's okay, Nanako-chan. This guy is my dance coach. Coach? Yeah, he's great. He comes on a little strong, but he's cool. Honest.
Why, Konami, I'm her. Anyhow, I hope you have fun while you're here, Nanako-chan.
Seeing that Nanako-chan isn't so nervous around my coach, Inoue-san subtly heads out towards the fucking studio. He's probably got work to do. Inoue-san said, may not look like it, but he's always pretty busy.
Well then, I'd better step out for now. I'll come get you near the end of the lesson.
What's this now? You seem...
Yes, a certain problem hasn't been solved yet after all.
Ah, just let them be. Every child runs away from home sometime in their life. They'll come back sooner or later, so give them some time to let them sort out their feelings.
Coach, the children are right here.
That's right. Sorry, Konami. Shame on me for bringing up such a delicate subject.
Oh, no. It's okay. Inoue-san, have you heard from any of the others? I guess not, huh?
Well, not yet. But we're patching things up on our end, so there's no need for you to worry, Konami-chan. I have to get going. I'll see you both later.
Inoue-san leaves and we're left with a weird tension in the studio. No, that's not right. Maybe it's just my mindset that's making things feel like this. I can't be like that. Nanako-chan's here today too.
Well then, on with the practice, huh?
Oh, Konami, no. Your feelings are all over the map right now.
Huh?
I can see plain as the nose on your face that you're still fretting over what we were talking about. But you've got to let all that go, even if it's just for now. Otherwise, it'll show in the way you dance.
It will?
You know it. Dancing takes the emotions you're feeling, whether you're sad or you're happy, and expresses them to the audience. So if what you're feeling is, I'm so lonely, then that's what the audience will pick up on.
Expression. Ugh.
A sudden sharp pain goes through my head, and I crouch down, almost collapsing. Ow, what is this? I didn't think I was getting sick or anything.
Dear, are you all right?
Does your head hurt, kinda mean? No, I'm okay. I just got a little ache in the head. Okay, I pushed it all aside. Let's get practicing.
Now that's a good look. All right, let's go over what we did last time some. Have you got the routine down by now?
No.
Probably. Good luck, kinda mean.
So, let's see you do it. Ready, Konami?
No. I'm ready to go.
All right, now I have to dance. Ready?
Okay, in that case, let's groove.
Holy shit.
You're going to dance, right, kinda mean? I'll watch from here. Good luck.
Oh, we're playing? Oh shit.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay, time to show what I'm made of. Woohoo! It's the real economy. Wow. 1, 2, 3. There. This is going well. Here goes. You did it! You did it! 1, 2, 3. Hurrah! This is going well. There.
The shadow world.
Good. Here goes. This is going well. Hurrah! 1, 2, 3. There. Good. Hurrah! This is going well. Here goes. Good. Hurrah! 1, 2, 3. Here goes.
Fuck!
This is going well. Hurrah! Good. There. 1, 2, 3. Here goes. This is going well.
The shadow world.
Hurrah! 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah!
Chan with a smiley face.
Dude, who the fuck voiced this little girl, dude? It's so cute. Like, it's so, like, chill. So nice. So refreshing. In the end, dancing is a lot of fun when I'm not thinking about other stuff and dancing with everything I got. I feel connected to the people watching me. After I finish the dancing and calm my breathing, Nanako-chan rushes over with a smile from where she was watching me.
That was cool, kinda mean. It was so... kinda mean. You look like you were having so much fun. I had fun watching it.
Oh, that's great! Yay! Nanako-chan liked it! I was thinking dancing is fun while I did it, just for you. Knowing that my feelings are coming across makes me want to try even harder. I bet it was like that
For? Dear Konami, don't tell me you're...
Huh? Ah! What did I say? I don't have anyone like that.
It's all right, Konami. Being in love makes a woman sparkle. I'll keep it a secret from Minoru, okay?
No, I'm being serious. It's really not it's really not like that. I have no idea where that came from, and I didn't mean to say anything like that either. Panicking, I noticed the studio door opening out of the corner of my eye. Inoue-san, or as Coach calls him, Minoru, peeks in.
Hey there, how's it going? Looks like I might have gotten here a little too early.
Whoa! Hello again, Inoue-san.
Oh, the fuck. Fuck, I'm turning this on again.
By the way, Konami-chan, Dojima-san's here. It seemed like he needed to talk to you about something, so I had him wait in an open dressing room. Is that okay?
Dojima-san's here to see me? Yikes! I better not make him wait. I'll go see him real fast. Nanako-chan, wait here with Coach, okay?
Do you need to talk to Dad? Okay, I'll wait here.
Konami-chan, I mean, it's okay if you did, but you haven't said anything strange to Dojima-san, have you?
No. Not at all.
No way! Nothing funny, at least.
Well, alright. Go on then. It's just, you know, Dojima-san is a professional. Be a bit more careful than usual what you talk to him about.
You're okay with this?
Well, I'm not your watchdog. As long as what you're doing isn't dangerous, it's okay with me. Then again, I've been managing Risei-chan, so things like this feel like familiar territory.
I better thank Risei-senpai.
Ah.
Alrighty.
Fucking Christ, bro. If Dojima-san arrived that quickly, that means he must have found out something about summoning, oh yeah, whatever, some of the others. I couldn't even keep myself after thinking about. And then, bro,
Isn't young love sweet? It gets you right here. It does.
It's nothing like that.
Konami is in love with who?
Well, that's let's not pry too deep. Someday you'll learn the pleasures of having your own shocking love.
I don't want to be shocked. It hurts.
Ah, whether it hurts or not depends on you. It's the bitter memories that sometimes make life all the sweeter. Get past the pain and suffering. It's a beautiful, rosy world that's waiting on the other side.
I don't know what you mean, but I do like flowers.
Good answer. Say, would you like me to teach you a few moves while we're here? Might as well use the time we've got. I'll tell you what, it's on the house. You've used at least half a year's worth of luck just now, you know?
Really? I want to dance too.
That sounds great. I'd like to see Nanako-chan dance myself.
It's
fucking
a deal.
pedophile.
I'll bring out your inner talent.
Dojima-san, I'm sorry for making you wait.
It's fine. I should be the one apologizing. You were in the middle of a lesson, no?
It's no problem at all. I made sure to clear it with Coach. Are you here to pick up Nanako-chan?
Well, that too, but something's come up that I wanted to ask you about.
Me?
After I left you, I checked with a few publishers to see what they had to say about that mass lethargy syndrome. Long story short, it's the real thing. It's the doctors more than the police who've been getting agitated about it, though. Seems that there's been a noticeable rise in patients with those symptoms. A lot of them are hospitalized already.
Hospitalized?
No one knows if the video caused it or not. It's still possible that all the cases came down with it for different reasons. But one thing's for sure, this isn't just a rumor. It's clearly an actual case with real victims.
A case? That's scary.
Sorry, I phrased that badly. It could all be a coincidence, of course. But according to the doctors, all these patients have the same symptoms. On top of which, I keep coming across that rumor when I look into the victims. I don't have the whole picture yet, but it's hard to believe all these incidents are unrelated. And one more thing. There was an odd account in one of the interviews the magazine journalist did.
What did it say?
One of the interviewees testified they were in the room when their friend was watching the video and got dragged in. This detail got my attention. He said he saw what looked like ribbons when the friend was dragged in.
You're so judgy, my son said. When Mr. Chimizu and Yusan and the group disappeared, there were these thin things that stretched on the plasma and tried to grab me.
Are you saying... Is that the same thing I saw?
Well, we don't know yet. You said that Ochimizu and the rest were, whereas the mass lethargy syndrome victims are in coma.
Which means they didn't disappear.
Trying to dig deeper into this is pretty frustrating. It all sounds so insane. But I can't deny the hard facts, the victims and the witness accounts I keep running across.
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Oh, I was just letting off steam. I'm actually more grateful to you. This is a strange case, but thanks to what you told me, I finally have a lead on it. In any case, there's something I need to ask you about that rumor.
Sure. What is it?
Do you have any idea who this dead idol mentioned in the rumor might be? I'm looking into that too, but I thought it might be faster to ask you since you're in the business.
A dead idol.
What's wrong? Are you alright? If you're not feeling well, you should see a doctor. Body is your career, right?
Right. Still, I don't know who that idol could be. It would...
Alright, I'll look into that. I'd caution you against going around telling anyone else about this.
Oh? Why does it have to be a secret?
Who'd believe you if you told them people were getting tangled up in ribbons and taken off somewhere? Even if this case is just the way you describe it, the police will need some evidence before they make a move. If spreading it around makes it harder to maneuver, then a detective has to stay quiet while they get the evidence they need.
That makes sense.
The fuck just happened? Why is it?
This is serious!
You alright? This scared the fuck out of me.
What's wrong, Coach?
What's wrong? You're asking me what's wrong? Oh my, what a fine hunk of a man. Just my type. No, this is no time to be thinking with my nether parts. You just have to come with me. That girl's amazing. Oh, and...
Hey!
Scared the fuck out
I
of me.
just get invited up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to dance, don't I? Oh no, wait.
Hurry, this way!
What's Oh, it's
I'm sorry I dumped Nanako on you. I stopped by to check in on her. Has she been...
Oh, not at all. You can see for yourself how taken the dance instructor is with her.
You can say that again. Wait, this must be fate.
Your guts?
I feel like normally you would have said your heart.
God's heart, whichever. Just take a look at this precious angel who's descended down to a beautiful transient world. Nanako, are you ready? Can you do it again?
You have to watch, Dad. I can dance now.
What? You can?
You can dance, Nanako-chan? That's amazing.
Why is it so surprising?
Come on, Konami, get with the program. Nanako's nervous, so give her some advice.
What? You
You
just
have to have
have
fun.
to have fun while you dance. That's the most important part of it, Nanako-chan.
I heard that. It's true. I mentioned
Yes.
this once already, but you're not fooling anyone if you're not enjoying yourself. That's the truth.
Okay. Of course. I'll be watching
I'm gonna
close
have
from
to
the
dance,
front
don't
row
I?
seats.
I know. Please don't be the June theme. I swear to God, you throw me into the fucking June
Nanako-chan's
theme.
dance. I should watch carefully. Who knows? I might learn something from her.
Please don't be the June theme. Don't do this to me. Don't give me the satisfaction of doing Shadow World. Please. I swear to God.
Let's go get it.
I'm gonna do my
Fuck!
Everyday young life to
Oh my God. Fuck my life. It's catchy though. Junetsu.
Here. Look.
Fuck my life. Junetsu. Junetsu. Every day. Junetsu. Junetsu. God, fucking freak.
Yay! I tried my best and I did a good job.
That was hard. Oh my God. Fucking Christ. Dude, Konami's fucking blown, dude. After Nanako-chan finished dancing, my mind went totally blank for a moment. I mean, the choreography Nanako-chan just did, those were steps I've been practicing lately and I couldn't get the hang of. She picked it up naturally. Nanako-chan, she's kinda scary.
What? Weren't those the steps to the dance I did earlier?
They were, weren't they? Remind me, how long did it take you to learn those moves?
2.5 weeks.
That was amazing. I saw her practice myself, and it's still hard to believe. Nanako-chan might have some real hidden talent.
No might about it. She's definitely got what it takes.
Huh. If I asked you to work with Nanako-chan, do you think you could get her to a presentable level by tomorrow?
Of course I can. Just what are you up to?
You make it sound rather sinister. Still, Nanako-chan, if it's okay with you, would you like to appear on TV with Konami-chan?
Hey, wait a second. Did you just ask her to...
TV? I'm going to be on TV?
Oh, I see where you're going with this. I think the viewers would love it.
Hey, don't joke around, okay? You'll hurt her feelings if she takes you seriously.
I assure you, Dojima-san, I wouldn't joke about this in front of you. We had an interview for the Love Meets Bonds Festival planned for tomorrow. It would help us out a lot if Nanako-chan would work with us.
Come on, this is too sudden.
It's all clean and above board, don't worry. We'll just show a clip about how practice for the festival is going. Konami-chan is getting along so well with Nanako-chan that I thought she'd enjoy doing the interview together with her.
Me? Of course. Nanako-chan. Huh. I should call her Nanako-san from here on out. I'd be glad to have Nanako-san join me.
That sounds so funny. I'd be glad to.
Still,
I get how you feel, Daddy. Don't you think it'd be wrong not to ask how she feels about this? Know something? 80% of the time, a child's talent is crushed by their own parents. According to my research, anyway.
Nanako, do you really want to do this?
Can I?
Well, I haven't agreed to this yet, but I should listen to what you want.
Would it make you sad if I was on TV?
Of course
No,
not.
Of course not. I just want to make sure you don't feel forced into it.
Really?
Yes, really. If you want to do it, then I'll cheer you on.
If Kanamin will be there too, then I want to do it.
I'm sorry. I'm just so touched. A beautiful love between a father and his daughter. It brings a tear to my eye. It does, it really does.
Well then, Nanako-san, wanna do some training at my place tonight? It'll be a girls-only thing.
Girls only? Okay.
Sheesh, how did this happen?
Oh no, sorry girls, but I can't help you two with this today. I've got prior engagements. So sorry.
And so it was decided that Nanako-chan would appear with me in tomorrow's filming. Since we needed a train, a little more get ready, Dojima-san decided he'd leave us here. I thought I'd have to go with filming all alone, so I was just happy that someone else would be with me in it. Nanako-san being allowed to appear in it with me and even stay overnight made me practically giddy with joy. Alright, I'm gonna do my best tomorrow. How fucking far are we up in this shit, bro? Oh my god, we still need like fucking 20 chapters, bro. Oh my god. Got me fucked up, man. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there, guys.
Yup, we made it home safe. Nanako-san is just fine.
All right, sorry about all this. Do me a favor and tell her to behave.
Oh no, she's no trouble at all. In fact, she even helped me cook, which blew my mind.
Oh, well, I don't do much around the house. She should know how to do most things on her own. I'll also need you to look after her when it comes time for the TV thing tomorrow. She might be a little trouble since she's not used to that kind of thing, but back her up if you can.
Sure thing. I'll definitely back her up. While I'm thinking of it, thank you for looking into my problem.
I'll contact you again tomorrow. Good night, and sleep well.
Got it. Good night.
What did Dad say?
He asked me to look after you. He seems totally okay now with you being on TV.
Yay! Your room is so pretty, Kanamin. I wish I lived in a place like this too.
It's nothing really. I have everything I need. But I'm not that good at decorating it to make it look cute. I mean, no one visits after all.
I'm being honest, the only ones that have come to this room are my manager, Inoue-san, and Mr. Shimizu just a few times. Tamin, Tomin, Sumin, and Nozumin are all members of the same group, but we've never been to each other's places.
I think your room is cute. You even have that veggie strainer in the kitchen.
Oh, wow! You noticed that, Nanako-san? I use that thing all the time. Not only can you use it for washing vegetables, it's great for conserving water.
It's great.
But for that to be the thing you notice, you'll make a wonderful bride for someone one day, Nanako-san. Is there anyone you like? Anyone you'd want to marry?
Please don't say you, son. Oh!
Marry my big bro. Wow, how bold. Oh, are you talking about Yusan? The guy who's gonna be on stage with Rise-san at LMB?
Mm-hmm. That's Big Bro. Dad said that me, Big Bro, and him are a family.
Oh, I'm so jealous of you. That's wonderful that you're all together. It sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. Do you have someone that you have fun being around, Kanami?
Well, not really, actually. I do chat with the other girls in the group, but I don't see them much outside of work. I've never had any close friends since I was a little girl.
Really?
But there was someone I looked up to. She was the one who got my spirits up. And it's thanks to her that I pushed to become an idol, I think. Huh? I totally forgot. How did it go again? Oh.
Oh, by the way, I like the song Inoue-san was playing in the car.
You mean our new song? I'm gonna be singing that at the Love Meets Bonds Festival.
Really? I learned some of that. I like the part that goes, always by your side, whether rain or shine.
Huh? Was that in the lyrics? Uh-oh. Am I forgetting things again? Wasn't it never telling you how I really feel?
It is? I'm sorry. Did I get it wrong?
Give me 1 sec. All right, where's those lyrics?
I dig through my trusty bag and search for the lyrics that Nanako-chan mentioned. Hey, the broad I, oh, fuck my life. With reflexes that even surprise me, I catch my precious diary as it falls out of my bag. Woo, go me. I slip the diary back into the best verse, beaming, then notice that the memo lyrics right next to it. I pull it out.
Here we go. Let's see. Whoa, you're right, Nanako-san. That line I remembered isn't in this song at all. Oh man, I'm way off my game. I sure hope no one brings tomatoes to LMB.
Are you okay?
Oh, my head hurts. Oh, maybe I'm tired, but it's okay. Tomorrow's always a new day, so I've gotta fire myself up. Yeah!
Yeah!
Alright, Nanako-san's young. That reminds me, I completely forgot about the time we came back together and had fun making dinner. They called Dojima-san. What time is it now?
Yikes! Look at the time! This isn't good at all! We just have to get to bed. Bedtime, Nanako-san! We're going to be on TV! If we show up with bags under our eyes, the makeup team won't be very happy about that. Oh no, you can't sleep here! Here, we just have to take a bath and then go to bed. Come on, Nanako-san, up we go!
Thanks, big sis.
Whoa! Big sis? Oh my gosh!
Next day, Inoue-san came to pick me up, and Nanako-chan, we drove to the PR studio at the agency. Nanako-san seemed a little nervous, but she did her best to listen to me. Oh, fuck my life. The rest of the group was still missing from the studio.
That's the current schedule. Miss Ochimizu is absent again today, but good luck to you both.
Inoue-san? Does that mean what I think it means?
Well, maybe. But then again, this isn't the first time she hasn't answered her phone for 2 days straight. I've already spoken to the agency about the rest of the group, so there's no need to worry about them either.
But it's been 2 days.
I know, but the agency can't make any more waves with the event organizers. We're checking out a number of possibilities as we speak, so I'm sure they'll turn up soon. For right now, you just need to concentrate on your work. Okay, Konami-chan?
I don't see how I can, but yes, sir.
By the way, Konami-chan, there'll be an interview portion in today's shoot. I've spoken to the reporter already, so if they ask you about the rest of the group, make sure you say they're feeling ill.
But that's not true.
That was the only way I could really protest at the moment. I feel like a kid having a tantrum. Inoue-san gives a small troubled sigh before beginning to walk away to get me prepping for the filming. That reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask him. I tried to stop him.
Oh, Inoue-san! I wanted to ask something about the new song's lyrics.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Hey,
Thank you for coming today.
Going today.
Good to see you.
You can ask me later, okay? For now, focus on your work.
My question was drowned out by the staff coming into the studio, and as if they were waiting for that exact moment. Inoue-san greets the staff as he walks away, and I'm left sulking over the question I was about to ask him.
That part in the lyrics. I wonder if it's just me misremembering.
Well, let's get on with it. We'll be shooting some coverage from the practice right before the music festival. Let's start by getting some comments from the performers. All right, roll cameras.
The long-awaited Love Meets Bonds Festival is coming up this weekend. Today, we're visiting some of the performers on set. We're excited to join Kanami Mashita and Nanako Dojima. Hello, ladies.
Oh, hello. I'm Kanami Mashita, your prize cow. I sleep off every meal. I'm Nanako Dojima.
You are so cute, Nanako-chan. But don't let her looks fool you. This girl has some surprising hidden talent. We've been told that she's acting as Kanamin's dance practice partner. Nanako-chan, what's it like dancing with Kanamin? Is it fun?
Yes, it's fun.
How cool for you! But I don't think I see the other members. Where are they today, Kanamin?
Oh, well...
Oh my god, they're on a trip. They're... Should I just be a little bitch and say it? They're on a trip. If I say they're on a trip, well, okay, well, how would that imply it? They're on a trip.
Huh? That's, well, not what we were told before. Oh, do I need to wrap up? I'm sorry, it looks like we're out of time. Now, we heard that we might get a special sneak peek at the dance they've been working on. Oh, we don't have time for that either. But it seems we can at least fit one person's practice in. Okay, this seems like a great opportunity.
Huh? Is that okay? Of course. Don't worry about it. Just show your fans across the country how amazing you are. I didn't know I had any fans. But if Kanamin believes in me, then I'll try.
Oh, how cute! Okay, Nanako Dojima, show us your dancing. Cue the music.
Hell yeah, it's lit. It's lit. Shadow World.
Let's go get it.
I'm gonna do my best. So cute! You're the best, Nanako-san! Here! Wasn't that great?
Hey. Are you kidding me? Why did my finger not... Hello. Oh god. Fuck! I missed one.
I love it when everything goes okay. That was too wonderful! When I was little, I wasn't that good. Oh dear.
After watching Nanako-san's dance, the reporter is surprised, while the rest of the staff smiles in satisfaction. Alrighty, now that's our Nanako-san. She was having fun from the start to the finishing pose. It was so great, I wanted to break out in dance too.
Let's hear it for Nanako-chan's dancing! So much to look forward to at LMB. We're even told that Kanamine will be debuting a new song there. The theme of her new song, Calistigia, is said to be about bonds. We can only assume that the bond between Kanamine and the audience will grow even stronger through it.
Calistigia, that's right, those lyrics. My doubts about the song came flooding back at the reporter's words, and I unconsciously focused on it, forgetting where I am.
Calistigia. Those lyrics.
Well, it seems we're out of time, so we'd better start wrapping this up.
Was I just misremembering? Always on the run from showing how I felt. Where did I hear that part?
To finish off, let's hear from Kanamine how excited she is for Love Meets Bonds. Kanamine? Hello?
Huh? Right! I'm super excited! I'll do my best!
I did it again. Mr. Chimisu always scolds me when I space out. Even Inoue-san warns me about it. The reporter hesitates at my empty response, and an awkward silence sets in.
And there we have it, everyone! Come out to the Love Meets Bonds Festival to see Kanamine perform live.
That's a wrap. Well done, Konami-chan. Let's get going, guys.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks for all the hard work.
I
think it went real well today. Really.
I think it went well today, too.
Thanks
you
for
were
all the hard
terrific.
work. You were the best.
Good job.
As the staff begins leaving, I've left dejected with my shoulders drooped, and Nanako-san is looking at me. Approaches us, he has a smile on his face as if my mistake. Fuck, I didn't get to read it. Whatever.
You both did well, especially with that dance. I was especially impressed at the way you handled yourself in the interview, Nanako-chan. Thanks for giving
So many
Konami-chan a
fucking
helping hand when
notifications,
the
dude.
reporter asked about the other girls.
Sorry about that. All I did was say what I heard.
Why don't we take a break until your lesson this afternoon? There's catered lunch in your dressing room, so eat something if you can.
Are you okay, big sis? Huh? Oh, I'm fine. I'm sorry for spacing out so much. Wait, I always do that. All right, I'm gonna shape up once I eat lunch. Nanako-san, we just have to charge off to the dressing room. Uh-huh. We just have to charge off.
Fuck, this is a long story for Kanamine. Within Nanako-san, I open the door to the dressing room, and we're both stunned. What is this? Usually there's a single boxed lunch, but before us are tons of entries and a well-mounted of drinks and snacks as well. There are even expensive-looking boxes of sweets. It looks like they're gifts for us.
Wow, so much food. Whoa, this is even fancier than usual. Am I being bribed here?
It's nothing like that.
Oh, Memo's watching, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Who's watching me? It was Memo.
It's like an inside out Inari sushi.
You know what it is, even without seeing the inside of it? You must be quite the foodie, Nanako-chan.
Uh-huh. I saw it on TV.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, of course you can have it. You're free to have all of these if you'd like.
I'm okay with just this one. Thank you.
You sure? Here you go.
Nanako-san accepts her lunchbox and thanks Inoue-san with a smile before turning to the table. That's so admirable that she's only taking one. If I didn't have to worry about my weight, I would have gone for all of these. And now that's all the time that I get. Now that's the time that I get all impressed. This is my chance to scan what I should.
Inoue-san, there's something I want to ask about the lyrics to the new song.
Oh, right. You mentioned that before the interview today. Sure. What is it?
I think I had part of the lyrics wrong. There's a line that goes, always by your side, whether rain or shine, right?
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Why? Did I give you the wrong lyrics?
Oh, no, that's not it. It's just, I remember that part of the song differently. It went, never telling you how I really feel.
Oh, those are the original lyrics. They've been changed since.
The original?
A lot happened after all. Huh? I'm surprised you knew those lyrics, though. Mizo Chimizu was the only one who'd know the old lyrics to that song.
Mizo Chimizu?
Mm-hmm. An idol named Yuko Osada with Takara Productions wrote that song before she passed away. It was shelved for quite some time, but Mizo Chimizu brought it back to use as Kanamin Kitchen's new song. Did she not tell you any of this, Konami-chan?
An idol that passed away. The moment I hear those words, I feel suddenly kind of weight in my chest. But no matter how many times I try to remember, I can't think of anyone who's told me about those details.
Oh, Yuko Osada. I've heard that name before.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. She was the top idol at our agency at the time, but it seems she was quite upset over something. I don't know the reasons why the lyrics got changed, but there are rumors that Mizo Chimizu may have been the one to change it. That's odd, though. I mean, Yuko-san's legendary piece was Ms. Ochimizu's selling point for the new song. I remember her saying she explained that to everyone in Kanamin Kitchen.
Yuko Osada, a legendary piece, and Miss Ochimizu's selling point. Everything I just learned races through my mind. But why? I don't remember anyone telling me about this. Did Miss Ochimizu lie about it, or...?
Inoue speaking. Oh, Coach. It's been a pleasure working with you. Yes, the agency told me earlier. Oh, of course. I'll come right away. Yes, I'll be there soon. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me.
Did something happen?
Things have been a bit of a mess with your dance coach. It seems Mizo Chimizu didn't submit the invoice for the added dance lessons to accounting.
Well, of course not. I mean...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll go talk to him myself. Anyway, I'm going to cancel your afternoon lesson. You don't have any urgent work, so feel free to take the rest of the day off. I'm sorry I can't drive you home, though.
Oh, okay.
Inoue-san excuses himself before heading out the dressing room. Situation doesn't look like it's getting better anytime soon. I sigh, then try to sort through the new information.
What does this mean? I just don't get it. Our new song. The lyrics to Calistigia were changed. Were the words I knew the ones that Yuko-san wrote? She wrote our new song. An idol who passed away. A dead idol.
That's right, I had no idea when Dojima-san asked me about it, but could the dead idol be, now that some evidence has I have a chill down my spine at how eerie this all is. It's just like Dojima-san said, the facts of the case,
Big sis, does your head hurt? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm sorry. Did I worry you?
Do you want me to go get someone? Should we go see a doctor?
Don't worry. I'm just a bit tired. Also, I'm going to try giving your dad a call.
You're going to call Dad? Okay.
Yes, but first, let's dig into this food. I really need to contact Ojima-san.
Bro, how much more, bro? Oh, we're almost there. Yes! Seeing that Nanako-san's been considerably waiting, I signal her to start eating without me as I put my phone in my ear. This time takes to find it's just long enough to my mind.
This is Dojima. What's the matter?
Dojima-san, I figured it out. A few years ago, someone with Enkanamin Kitchen is going to be singing her song at the LMB Fest in a couple days. Mizo Chimizu never told me, so I didn't know until just now.
Calm down, Mashita. You're certain about what you're telling me?
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's meet up in an hour. I have some information too.
You do?
It'd be better to meet somewhere unconnected to your work. Any suggestions?
Somewhere unconnected to my work. Ignoring my sitting doubts about Dojima-san's star terms, I tilt my hand and consider it. Let's see, we can't talk about stuff like this or other people when it's gonna be connected.
How about my place? If you're okay with somewhere boring like that.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's boring or not. That sounds fine. It's the address where Nanako stayed yesterday, right? I'll be...
Got it. It's not too far from here, so we should be arriving about the same time.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
As soon as he says those words, Dojima-san hangs up without any hesitation. Hey, what? I mean, he excused himself, but wasn't that a little too abrupt?
Always like that. He only says things that he needs to.
Fair enough. I'm sure your dad didn't mean anything by it. But it's still a little blunt. Somewhere unconnected to my work, though. I wonder why he insisted on that.
This is kind of crowded. It was fine meeting up with Dojima-san at my place along with Nanako-san, but this place wasn't really intended for big gatherings of this many people. It is impossible to fit 3 people in here. But I wouldn't exactly say that there was enough room for all of us. And of course I had practically nothing for to be a good hostess.
I'm sorry I only had black vinegar. It probably would have been better to serve some tea. Especially since you took the time to buy cake.
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, Nanako, but I need you to wait over there for a bit. We have some important...
Okay.
So, what's this in...
Don't be so hasty. Let's start off with what you were telling me. You figured out who this dead idol is, right?
Well, I don't have any proof or anything, but I'm pretty sure. There used to be an idol at Takara Productions by the name of Yuko Osada. The song we're going to be singing at the festival is the last song she left behind. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but that song's lyrics were changed. And it might have been Mizo Chimizu who rewrote them.
The Love Meets Bondfest. This shows they're all connected.
Yes.
I found out a few things as well. I can corroborate that the dead idol in the rumor is Yuko Osada. Just like you thought. My contact I mentioned before looked into the rumor and told me as much. I trust my source on this one.
Oh, okay then.
Not necessarily. You gave me a second source on what my contact told me. I don't see... There's more to it, too. Remember the man who assaulted you in the dressing room when we first met? That whole needing your blood to lift the curse thing was bogus. No version of the rumor says anything about that. It must have been an exaggeration that man came up with on his own after he saw the video and started to panic. So you don't need to worry about masses of people out for your blood.
Oh, right. That's a relief.
The other information I have is about Yuko Osada. I looked into this myself. Right before her death, witnesses saw her arguing with someone. This person had managed Osada since her debut, and was her manager. They've been working hard together, and this person was passionate about Osada's career. That's why the witness testified that it was rare to see them quarrel like that.
Then, are you saying that Yuko-san was...
No, they were thoroughly questioned and found innocent in the matter of Osada's death. So they didn't kill Osada, if that's what you were after. But there's more to the story. After that, this person quit Takara Productions. It's hard to tell, but the agency might have made them the scapegoat. But even so, they stayed in the industry, working as a freelancer, which they still do to this day. It's someone you know quite well.
Who is it? Wait,
Mizo Chimizu.
No! Ochimizu?
Right. Yuko Osada's manager at the time was Kyoka Ochimizu.
Wait, what? What is that?
Calm down, Mashita. I know that's I felt goosebumps from the moment you mentioned Ochimizu's name, too. Osada's suicide, a cursed video, you're missing... At first glance, they all seem unrelated. But Kyoka Ochimizu is the common thread linking them all.
No!
I just came out here to check up on those kids. And here I am, caught up in the middle of the showbiz world. I much prefer watching it on TV from home.
I was totally confused at what Dojima-san told me. If there happen to be some evidence, if they have evidence for this, and I don't know what's going on, but my Ochimizu is connected with everything we've discovered so far. Then, could she be involved with why the other members of Kwanami Kitchen and Yusan and his group have gone missing?
Are you done talking?
Yeah, I've said my piece. Sorry. I didn't mean to go on for so long. We'll be going now.
Oh, it's alright. I'm sorry about everything.
Anyway, don't let this bother you too much. I'll contact you again if I find out more.
Let's play together again later, big sis. Farewell. Oh, for sure. See you. Farewell.
Teddy said that.
Farewell?
Oh! 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 Yes! Finally! Let's go. The Velvet Room? Oh yeah, huh? It's Margaret.
Ah, welcome to the Velvet Room. Or as I should say, welcome back. How did it feel to see a glimpse into their festival? That is not the end of the story, mind you. Though they rescued the 4 kidnapped girls, there were still others that they needed to express their feelings to.
The woman chuckles as if in fond remembrance, and glances at you with an almost mischievous
A strange
glint in her
story,
eye.
no? Even if they paid a heavy price for conveying their own feelings, it would gain them nothing. Or so it might seem to an outside observer. But for them, such thoughts never entered their minds. Now, why might that be? As I mentioned, nothing without meaning happens in this room. There may be some purpose underlying my decision to tell you about him. Well then, let's continue watching.
When the woman raises her hand, the light pours and gradually envelops her surroundings.
Let us witness the result of their decision to convey their feelings.
Nozumi and Ochimizu are in some sort of dressing room. Ochimizu is sitting in front of the mirrors, seems to be gazing at the notes on it.
Never telling you how I really feel.
I'm going out for a moment. You stay here and finish working on your dance for the festival.
Out? Where to?
I have some business to attend to. Looks like there's someone I need to talk to after all.
Business? But...
Ochimizu quiets Nozomi with her usual glare. Nozumi can't help but
I didn't know you had the temerity to speak against me, Nozomi. If you can speak that way to me, there's no way you're frightened of other people.
Okay. Wait, is that how that works? Huh? Ms. Ochimizu, what do I do?
Oh shit, what the hell?
An earthquake! What's going on? Rise-san? Anyone?
Now that we've reached our rendezvous point, we wait our arrival for the Rise's team of second years. They should be here soon. Shortly, Chia noticed something down the path behind us and waves in that direction as she speaks up.
Hey, Rise-chan and the others are here!
Yo! Man, you guys are fast. We're really trying to hustle, too.
Huh. We can't let you win that easy, though you did pretty good saving 2 of them yourselves.
Kanji and Yusuke fist bump and the other smiles and exchange look as if making sure that everyone's safe. A sense of immense relief fills the air and I feel a smile raising to my face as well. By the way, Teddy, what's with the outfit? No, now's not the time to get distracted by that.
Okay, so is everyone alright? That was a pretty serious quake a second ago.
It took us by surprise, but we're fine. Any idea what that was about?
We don't really get it either. This place was already like this when we got here. The ground was still shaking. It just stopped a second ago, like it's saying, everything's ready now.
She's right, we got here right before the earthquake stopped. The bizarre scenery surrounding us was only shifting into place when we first arrived here. It was creaking and twisting for some time before it settled into place.
Does that mean the quake happened because the scenery was being reshaped?
That's right. You see, this is a new stage I've prepared.
That voice again! Ha! Too bad for you. We rescued all 4 of the girls you kidnapped.
That's right! What are you hoping to do with this new stage of yours?
It has nothing to do with you. I regret to tell you that none of you, even the 4 you rescued, are needed in this world anymore.
What do you mean?
Just as I said. I feel sorry for them, but you've poisoned those girls against us, and they've cast away their bombs. So I don't need them anymore. I'm only interested in those girls as everyone else knows them. I want an eternal bond without pain or suffering.
Oh, when will it get through your thick skull? There ain't no such thing.
You said this was a new stage that you prepared. What are you planning on doing with it this time?
I haven't done anything. There was someone who wished to connect with me, so I'm only granting them their wish.
Don't be ridiculous! No one would want that!
You don't believe me? Then why not ask them yourself? Here.
We turn at the mysterious voice taunt. She's right. There can't be anyone like that. But a familiar woman walks towards us. We realize that we were wrong. Miss Ochimizu, isn't it? Oh, I knew it.
What the?
You want to connect with me. You want a bond. Isn't that right, Kyoka Ochimizu?
Yes, that's right.
What the heck is this?
I have no reason to answer that. The girls are safe. Take them and go back to the real world at once. There's still time until the festival. Practice like death is awaiting you. No mistakes will be tolerated.
What? This isn't the time for that stuff? What do you think?
What the hell? As Yosuke and the rest of us move to chase after Mr. Chimizu, a black haze billows us before us and forms strange and misty figures.
Shadows! Yosuke couldn't get back!
How unsightly. Get a grip on yourselves. Are you really so foolish? If you mean to appear on stage, then you best be aware that there are no worst-case scenarios in the world of professionals. You consider every possibility, and eliminate every one apart from what will work. And you
Ochi, what are you saying? This isn't showbiz we're talking about!
Dude, you better not be thinking about giving yourself up to get us out of here. The hell with that! You got another thing coming if you think we'd go for that!
He's right. We would never allow it. If you did that, and you would not be the only victim. The shadows here are the viewers of the LMB website who were pulled into this world.
What? For real? That's the first I've heard about that.
No, it's true. We'll explain more later. Right now, we need to stop Miss Ochimizu.
Even knowing this, are you willing to let those people succumb to this mess by your actions?
How naive. I've already been informed.
What?
I'm used to disappointing the audience. It's impossible to satisfy them all anyway. Nothing is gained without suffering. You said as much. The first rule of business is to maximize gains while minimizing costs.
Miss Ochimizu. You won't believe in us?
That's right, I won't. Just because you've made it this far, doesn't mean you'll continue to manage from here. The better things go for you now, the worse the despair will be in the end. You just don't know it yet. If you understand, then hurry up and get out of here. I'm sure Inoue can manage the rest.
Miss Ochimizu!
Ochimizu, you little...
Now then, I have a promise with Miss Ochimizu to keep. I'll return you all to your world.
Damn it! What do we do, partner?
Yosuke yells, looking for me to support, but his face held none of the certainty in his words. We already know our answer.
Our answer is obvious. We'll never accept our freedom at the sacrifice of others.
Is that so? That's too bad. This was your chance to go back, too. Well then, do as you wish.
The hell? It's taking this better than I thought.
But don't forget, this place is meant to connect with everyone. Come now, I'll let you all join us.
Yeah, stupid Kanji! It's not being reasonable at all!
What? How is that my fault?
This would have happened either way. Still, we absolutely won't run from this.
I must agree wholeheartedly. She didn't understand at all what we meant to convey. And we certainly won't yield to her twisted logic.
All right. Hey, guys. Leave this place to me. Don't worry about me. I got this. You guys need to move on. Yeah.
She suddenly steps forward, all puffed up as she makes her declaration. I'm not too sure a line like that works here.
What are you talking about? Even if we weren't worried about you, we can't go anywhere until we take these guys out.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Don't worry about such trifles, little boy.
Little boy?
Riku-chan, bring up my song before anyone can stop me.
Huh? Oh, okay.
We can't let this little thing beat us after all. I mean, I know Ms. Ochimizu might not want our help at all, but we can't give up just because of that. We've got to chase after Ms. Ochimizu and make her understand.
Chie.
Here goes, Shadows. I'm gonna rock your faces with my kung fu dance. Play the music.
It's lit.
Get ready to dance.
Don't think. Dance. You can do it, Chie. Good luck.
Going great!
Bam! All right, success!
It's a wrong road. Go when the getting you wants.
All right, I'm on a roll.
Stronger. The farther on you go.
Woohoo!
Thought I knew you. Can't
Going
never
great.
say enemy. The sorry shadow I could turn now
All right, I'm on a roll. Yep. All right, success! Yeah. Ready whenever. Bam! Let's dance together.
Going great!
You rock it.
Just the way you practiced. Thank you, Miko. You definitely fascinated me.
Go get him, you two!
All right, I'm on a roll. Whoa, I'm unbeatable with Yukiko next to me. Yep.
It's a wrong road.
Going great!
Things keep you on the path.
great!
That's it! I think it's going great! Yes!
Great success! Just the way you practiced. Thanks, Yukiko. You definitely fascinated me.
Alright, great job!
Oh, I'm unbeatable with Yukiko next to me. Bam! Going great!
Let's go.
King Crazy!
Alright! Let's toast with a jumbo steakful!
Gee, hey, that was really great! Perfect even!
Oh, man, that's hard. Still excitedly cheering, the shadows freed by Chie's dance began dissolving into motes of light and disappearing into the air. Chie, you did it.
I'd say I definitely got through to him.
That was amazing! Being athletic is important after all. You might make a good dancer, Chie-senpai.
Hey, you see that? We'll never do what you want us to.
Hell yeah! We're gonna say that Ochimizu chick too, you hear?
Very well. I'll let you have this one. But I wonder if things will go quite the way you want.
I think it's gone again. But Ms. Ochimizu must be pretty far away by now.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that Ochimizu chick? Can't believe she pulled a double cross like that.
Just being double-crossed would be one thing. But she clearly said that she didn't believe in us.
And after we worked so hard to get this far, not gonna lie, I'm shocked that nothing we've done has gotten through to her.
And are you all planning to just give up?
Some bunch we are. That's the thing we were trying to express. We managed to forget it ourselves.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we're dealing with shadows or Ms. Ochimizu. What we need to do doesn't change.
I'm gonna do my best too. We're gonna get Ochi to understand no matter what.
Where the flip is my phone? Oh, here it is.
Oh, right. You said that those shadows are the victims, right, Noto-kun?
Right. But first we should tell you what we found out. After that, we can hear what you've learned.
Very well. The floor is yours, Senpai.
What's wrong, Rise?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that you really are still our leader, Senpai. Come on, let's get on with the powwow.
Naoto's group presented us with quite a surprising revelation. According to him, the shadows here may have been forcibly drawn out from the victims that watched the video at midnight. If that's true, then this might explain why the victims in the room are not spoke of fell in comas. Oh shit! Oops. It was a bit of surprise that they had found the new evidence of their own, but we were proud of how much they've grown.
I get it. When people watch the video on the site, their shadows get pulled into this world.
It's still just speculation. But considering the evidence at hand, I see no reason to doubt it.
I'm mostly surprised that voice isn't a ghost.
We don't really know much about it.
You know, this is kind of a shock for me. I knew about Yuko Osada too, but I never would have imagined those notes were hers. Does this mean the culprit is someone involved with the agency, knew about the Konami Kitchen Girls, and knows a lot about Yuko-san? Is there anyone who fits that description at our agency?
Oh, she's asking me. Oh.
Rise, what about Ms. Ochimizu? Any possibility that she might have known Yuko-san?
Miss Ochimizu? Oh! There is something I heard from Inoue-san once. Before Miss Ochimizu went freelance, she used to be with Takara Productions. So it would make sense for Miss Ochimizu to know about Yuko-san.
What are we saying here? I mean, it was just a few minutes ago that she...
She was trying to sacrifice herself to get us home.
That's it then. Our first job is to catch up to Ms. Ochimizu and rescue her. Even if she's not the culprit, if she knew Yuko-san, she should be able to tell us something.
Well, this place looks brighter. What the fuck?
Look! Isn't that...
Miss Ochimizu!
You kids, what are you doing here?
Sorry, but we all decided that we weren't gonna leave here by ourselves.
Casualties would be minimal, but we don't intend to save ourselves by using others as stepping stones.
Besides, there's something we need to ask you. It's about Yuko Osada.
What foolish children. You and Yuko alike.
So you do know something. The hell are you hiding?
Mr. Chimizu doesn't answer kanji, and simply tilts her head, glaring skyward. The voice must be here. Instinctively settle into a stance, prepared to confront the unseen master of the Midnight Stage.
Our deal was clear. Return them to the real world at once.
Oh, sorry, but I can't do that. Didn't I tell you before? The only ones who can enter this world are those who wish to do so.
Only those who wish to.
Ugh. It's pointless to follow me. Head back now while you still can.
Ah! Ochi!
Ms. Ochimizu! Oh, sheesh! These guys again? Oh, are they gonna keep getting in our way?
You still don't get it. No matter how much you struggle, it's all useless. There's no need for these struggles now. All you have to do is accept my bond, or leave this place. Doesn't that sound nice? Whichever one you choose, you won't have to suffer anymore.
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way we choose either of those! That's right! We won't leave anyone behind.
Oh, poor children. Very well then, I'll make the choice for you. Come now.
I glimpsed to my friends at the shadows as the shadows begin their dancing. Yosuke, each one of them looked the fish color, saying that shit was good. There's nothing to worry about.
So you're determined not to let us through, huh? Fine. We're determined not to back down, so there.
But these shadows are the hearts of the LMB audience, aren't they? Thinking about it that way makes this harder to do.
No. That's exactly why we need to express ourselves to them.
Teddy's gonna do it,
These shadows are
isn't
trapped
he?
by the bond that voice talked about. And they need to see for themselves that this bond isn't right.
Sensei's right. This is perfect as practice for that Love Meets Bonds festival. Leave this to Teddy, Prince of the Dance. It's time for some Saw Teddy Night Fever.
Well said, Teddy. This is your time to shine.
All right, Teddy, go get him!
Such passionate cheers from the ladies. I'm feeling the heat now. And that being said, bring on the cup step.
Let's get it started now.
This'll be a piece
go.
of cake. Easy as pie.
Good luck to you. I'll be cheering you on.
Yahoo! go! Maximum energy!
All right, things are heating up.
Woohoo!
That's the spirit. Keep going.
All right, Teddy, keep that energy going.
Well, you kept up with my skills? Not bad, Yosuke.
Yeah, this is the fun of men.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke! There we go! You and me, we're gonna dance all night! Ha! Okay! There!
Get up, it's gonna get
Perfecto! Okay!
it's gonna get
Ha! Woohoo! Yeah! I'm not gonna hold back! Okay! Ha! Woohoo! There! Even stuck the
This is gonna
landing!
be so smooth. Prepare to be dazzled.
There we go!
Dead on.
All right, Teddy, keep that energy going.
Well, you kept up with my skills? Not bad, Yosuke.
Not bad, you two. Looking good out there.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke!
Ooh, I think that was good.
Woohoo!
it's gonna get
Ha-ha! There we go!
it's gonna get
Yeah!
Woohoo! Hey-ya! Yahoo! Hair time!
Brilliant.
Ooh, finally, it's my turn in the spotlight.
Not
Yeah, that
bad
was
at
hard.
all. That was a great dance, Teddy.
Teddy hits all of his one-of-a-kind dance moves, and as shadows cheer him on, a gentle light slowly courses over them. That really was impressive. Teddy's dance had a lot of innovation in it, but as far as self-expression, it was perfect. No wonder he's the popular mascot of June's. He really is a born
Very much, everyone. I'm
entertainer.
really glad you all understood.
Who called me?
putting up a fight like pitiful children.
Shut up. You're like a fucking wreck.